So just a little, but going from one groove to the other like we're doing here, that's why it's great to do that, because you have to learn how to do that a lot of times with different artists in the studio, relaxing, playing on top, playing behind, playing fast, playing slow, and learn to immediately shift into it. So the more facility you have, the more control you have of the sticks, the better off you're going to be. Other questions? Anything else? Bass drum technique. Good question. I'm going to give you a bass drum just for asking that question. Just kidding. Just kidding, Jules. Bass drum technique, I really apply it pretty much to my leg, just like the motor technique with the hand. Just kind of to do. I'm playing heel up, and if I play single strokes, leg, just leg. And that's another reason I sit very low too. So I'm playing heel up with the ball of my foot, not the toe, it's not the toe of your foot, it's the ball of your foot. So, and then when I play doubles, I use the ankle and the follow through. I know it's difficult to see, but just again, I'm not sliding, I'm not using a sliding technique or anything like that, but I'm just playing. A good thing to practice is all the different combinations of 16th, like 16th. So all the little different, but really, again, learn to listen, A lot of people practice, I think, but sometimes they don't practice long enough. Play that for like 5 minutes, Do an exercise for 5 minutes is a long time, a very long time. So if you want to play like some of these exercises, little 16th note, a good thing to play too with the bass drum is a syncopation. Use the syncopation book and play the exercises with the bass drum. But really learn to play play them exact and play them very clean, very smooth. So I think we're about out of time. I just got the high sign. One more question. I hope that helped a little bit. Yeah. One more question.
Up the back there.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Do you always play traditional grip? And if so, what are the advantages, would you say?
You know, that's a great question, too, and thanks for asking. How many people play traditional grip here? Probably not many. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I started traditional grip, you know, and it's very comfortable for me. I think a lot of guys changed to get more power with the backbeat, but I get plenty of power with my thumb. I use a lot of thumb with traditional grip. I don't really think there's necessarily an advantage, but I think you can do, you know, all of these things in any style of music both ways, you know. Some guys feel that jazz swing might be a little advantageous to play traditional grip, but I don't know if I can say that, but just for me personally, that's the way I was taught, and it just feels comfortable to me. But either way you play, regardless of what you play, you know, if you're playing match grip, just make sure that you are playing match grip and that both hands are the same, you know. And again, I use a lot of the back fingers when I play. I don't use a lot of this kind of technique. I really use the back fingers to pull that. That sound out. So I don't think there's an advantage. I think either way is really great. Maybe Tommy and I'll play one more tune, but I would like to say one more thing. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for having me. I would like to thank my companies, DW Drums. I'm actually using, this is a PDP kit. This is a brand new PDP Pacific drums, which DW makes. Great kit, very great kit, and it's for a very reasonable price. A very special kit, maple shells, and beautiful sounding drum kit. And DW drums, Evans drum heads. I'm using clear G2s on the top, clear G1s on the bottom, and a G2 on the kick drum. Sounds awesome. I'm using an HD coated on the snare drum, but G2 clears on the toms. Really nice. They get a lot of that attack sound. And then, excuse me, the kick drum, a clear G2 as well. Coated HD on the snare. Istanbul Mehmet cymbals. I love these cymbals. I've been using them for almost 30 years. Using traditional hats. Traditional 16, 18, 17-inch crash, a 22-inch 61st anniversary ride, which I really love. Very dark and dry. Records great. And then I'm using this special effect Holy cymbal. Kind of a cross between a China and a Splash. So, and also I'm using a ProMark stick. I designed with ProMark about 20 years ago, the Rick Latham Groove Stick 717. But all this stuff you can buy in the shops is not made especially for me, and that's another good thing. You know, I just saw this drum set last night for the first time, played it today, and it sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. So, again, how about a hand for Tommy Mueller for coming and helping me out? Okay, and I don't know, do I have time to play like 2 minutes? Okay. Thanks again for coming.
The amazing Rick Latham, everyone.